Mama's Glass Princess by you, Sleepy Hollow 101. I used to get sick a lot when I was a kid. Nothing major, just your normal stuff. Little fevers, stomach aches, that kind of thing. But my mama couldn't bear to see me so miserable. So whenever I was sick, she would tell me my favorite story. This story. Once upon a time, there was a little glass princess. Her hands were glass, her feet were glass, the tip of her nose and the tips of her toes were also glass. She sparkled in the light when she danced. She was the most beautiful princess in the whole world. But glass is fragile. It cracks and it breaks. So the little princess couldn't live in the outside world like the rest of them. Instead, she lived inside a snow globe and spent her days twirling in the silvery flakes. One day, she became curious about the world outside her glass chamber. She wanted to breathe the air like everyone else, and feel the grass underneath her cold feet. So she escaped her snow globe and went in search of the great adventures. But the glass princess didn't know about the dangers of the world. No sooner than she left her globe, she slipped and fell from a great height, shattering into pieces on the hardwood floor beneath. And the glass princess was no more. I can't explain why I like that story so much. It's a sad story, no doubt, but I was always fascinated by the glass princess. I like to imagine her pirouetting into the snow, and the light gleaming in shattered beams through her glass skin. How beautiful she must have looked. My mama was not a terrible woman or a monster. She didn't hurt me. There were no scars on my body, no marks on my flesh. She always held me as something precious to be treated with extreme delicacy and tenderness. It was her love for me, though that's not what the doctors say. But what can doctors know? Since I was brought here, they've done nothing. They've only looked at me with sadness and pity and all kinds of ugly emotions in their eyes. They don't love me. Only Mama loves me. Mama. I still remember the day she didn't come see me. Mama had never done that before. I would have gone looking for her, but how could I? I don't leave my room. Well, I didn't, anyway. Before this whole mess started, my room was my life. It was a good life. I had no windows, but it was always bright. Mama had filled the room with lamps and lights of all kinds. She liked the light, and I did too. Of course, it always seemed brighter when Mom was in the room with me. The first day she didn't come, I was sad. The second, I cried. The third, there was a knock on my door. And the doctors came to take me away. I miss Mama. The doctors want me to write about what it was like living with Mama. What we like to do together. Our favorite foods, our favorite songs. They say that if I do a good job, they'll let me see her. But I know that's not true. My time with Mama was special. Some days, she spent hours with me. Some days, we would only have a few minutes together, but every moment was precious to us. She liked to sing to me strange songs I didn't understand about ghosts and love. They were good songs. She liked to brush my hair too. It was long, blonde, and sometimes we would sit for hours as she brushed it, always gentle. Sometimes, though, Mama would go to her away place and forget what she was doing. Once she brushed out half my hair before she remembered to stop. Sometimes Mama would get sick, pale and tired, and her belly would swell up, big and round. Once I asked her what was wrong, she said there was a ghost in her stomach, wailing and crawling and trying to get her out. I was scared, but she told me it was okay. She told me it would leave and then she'd be happy again. She was right, of course. Mama was all right. One day, she came back and the swelling would be all gone. She'd be happy then and say that the ghost had run away. To celebrate, she'd make all my favorite foods. We'd have spaghetti and meatballs and hamburgers and lasagna. Mama was the best cook around. I wonder if Mama can still cook in heaven. They think I don't hear them, but I do. The night they brought me in, they told me Mama would be coming to see me in a few days, but after they left, after they thought I was asleep, the nurses started whispering. They said things like smell and hanging and tongue and dead. Mama isn't coming to see me. Sometimes I pretend to be asleep when the doctors come in. They say things like sick and unstable and sad. Joke's on them, because I already know I'm sick. Before Mama let them take me away, I started getting sick. Sometimes I can't stop from shaking. I get bad headaches and soreness all over my body. Sometimes my arms are so stiff, they're hard to bend. It made Mama sad and scared. Maybe that's why Mama left. Yesterday, the doctors asked about my brothers and sisters. I don't have any, I said. They told me Mama had other kids, but they couldn't find them. I told them they were wrong. I'm Mama's only little girl. They made me scared. They use the word pregnant a lot, but I don't know what that means. Thinking of Mama having other children made me jealous. Mama is mine. I wish she'd come back for me. I'm getting sicker. I wish Mama were here to tell me my story. I asked the doctors to tell the story of the Glass Princess, but they say they don't know it. Oh well, they couldn't tell it half as well as Mama anyway. It's hard to write this now, the way my hands shake. The doctors told me that I'm not getting better. They use the word comfortable a lot. They want me to be comfortable. Last night I heard them talking again. I stayed very still so they didn't know I was awake. Listening, they said flesh, eat, and kuru. I wonder what that means. They say I'll see Mama soon. I think I will too. Maybe then she can tell me the story. I just want to be Mama's last princess again.